Hi, my name is Cornelius, and I just want to encourage you with something. You know, one of the most important things that we can do in life is to take a step back and really evaluate where we are. Many of us, we've heard the story of that between Martha and Mary, that when Jesus was coming to the house, Mary was preparing herself to meet the Lord, while Martha was so busy about everything that she was doing that she couldn't focus. She didn't focus on the main thing, and that was making sure that she was prepared when the Lord came. Now, we want and we desire to have a Mary heart, but we live in a Martha world. We live in a world that is filled with achievements and accolades and what are you going to do next, and accomplishments and responsibility and all the things that go along with life. But the most important thing that we have to do is we have to have a Mary mentality, where we're not so focused on everything that we haven't done and all the things that we need to do and all the things that, all the goals that we want to meet and everything that we want to have and want to accomplish in life, that we get so focused on all those things that we forget about those things that really matter. When I was in college at the University of Georgia, I ran for office with the Student Government Association, and the name of the party that I ran with on the college campus was Vote Naked. It was the Vote Naked Party. And the idea behind the name, not only was it a catchy phrase on a college campus, but the idea behind the name was that it was to remove the excess layers and get back to what's important. And oftentimes in life, you may not recognize it, but it's very easy to add on excess layers of, being who everybody else wants you to be, and accomplishing all the things everybody else told you that you need to accomplish, and doing all the things everybody else said that you need to do. And you're becoming this other person, and you're losing your own voice. You're beginning to sound like everybody else who you listen to. And now you're becoming a sum total of everything that you're watching and you're looking at on social media. And all these things are beginning to just consume you and consume your identity and consume who you are. So you get to a point in life where you almost mistaken who you truly are and who Christ has truly called for you to be. You lose yourself in all the layers. And what I'm saying is, it's important to take time to take a step back and to remove the excess layers, removing those things that you have kind of added on throughout life, removing the excess layers and getting back to what's important. To stop having this Martha mentality, when my feet hit the floor, I need to be accomplishing, I need to be doing this, I need to be doing that. Because truth be told, many people, a lot of times we hear about all the things that comes with failure. This is what happens if you fail. And this is, when you fail, you're learning a great lesson and you can gain great wisdom. And we know what poverty looks like, and we know what hustling looks like, and we know what all these things looks like. But one of the things that people don't usually talk about is the danger of success. There's the danger of what happens when you finally get everything you've always wanted. You finally get to that. You finally understand the book of Ecclesiastes a lot more when it says that it's all vanity. It's all worthless. You're achieving, you're chasing after something that when you finally get it, are you gonna be better because of it? Are you gonna, is the money truly everything about your life, that you're now gonna be a better person because you have it? Absolutely not. Because money only exposes the character of the person that possesses it. So if you are drunk when you didn't have money, when you get money, you can just buy more expensive alcohol. If you were a sex abuser, but when you didn't have money, then you just had to find free routes to get off however you wanted to. But then when you have money, now you can afford to spend and splurge your money and all of your sexual exploits that you want to. The money only exposes the character of the person that possesses it. So I'm saying to you, while you have this Martha mentality inside of this Martha world, I'm telling you that we have to have this heart like Mary and say, you know what? I'm going to be focused at sitting at the feet. I need to get back to what's important. I know for me, it's taken time for me to just say, you know what? I don't even want to be on social media. I don't want to be on it. It's there for promotional purposes. It's there to share bits and pieces, however, business and everything else and books and stuff like that I put out. But in looking at my own life, I had to ask myself a question. Am I losing myself in all the excess layers in such a hurry to do that I forget who I'm becoming? That I'm losing sight of the reality and the things that are right in front of me? That I'm missing out on really knowing what's truly important? Or all the things that we're after, are those things important? Or is it important for me to have a Mary heart in a Martha world? Is it important for me to sit down and say, okay, you need to come back and you need to truly find your voice again. You need to come back. You need to truly find out, what is God really telling you to do? We talk about it and all of the tweets and the messages and all those things that are out there. And I'm in this point in this space of my life where I'm screaming out for reality, to truly just get real. And to truly just say, okay, what is it that we're after? What is it that we're chasing? Am I chasing after the wind, as the book of Ecclesiastes is saying? Am I chasing after the wind? Am I chasing after the wind only to grasp it like oil and then to watch it as it just kind of cascades out of my hand because I'm grasping out of something that has no type of substance, no solid substance? And we ever ask ourselves those questions. What are we chasing after? What are we running towards? And really get serious and take a step back and asking ourselves that very important question. Are we so busy like Martha, trying to get ourselves prepared and trying to get perfect and trying to achieve and trying to become, that we forget we should have a Mary heart to say, you know what, let me sit down. Let me remember, let me remind myself that this is the Lord's doing in my life, not my own. That any space, any position that I've ever had an opportunity to achieve or to finally stand on, any stage I've had an opportunity to finally be applauded on, that it is not from my own efforts. It is nothing that I have done in of my own self, but it's only by the grace of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I'm saying sometimes it's important to take a step back before saying, I need to move forward. That's very important. I hope and I pray that this ministers to you. And I'm going to say this too, whatever drastic measures that you feel as though you need to take to regain that focus and to remove the distractions that are around you, I'm saying that you need to do that, whatever that looks like. Don't look at the world and say, well, I may be missing out on something, or I may not be in the know, or I may feel like my friends or people or my family, whatever it is, that they're going to leave me, they're going to abandon me because they're going to achieve all these things while I'm taking a step back. I'm telling you, one of the most important things you can do is take a step back, reevaluate your life, and really ask yourself the question, where am I going? Who am I? And what in the world am I doing? I hope this ministers to you. Thank you so much for being on this channel. I pray that you share this with other people, and I pray and I hope that if this is your first time joining me, that you make sure that you subscribe for more videos like this. God bless you.